What if I told you that the character we all know as Sonic the Hedgehog was actually named after one of our genes in chromosome 7, all right? They put it right in our face, and this is what I mean when I tell you that we have extraterrestrial DNA. The genetic marker I'm referring to is 7q36.3. Check this out, 7q36.3 is the final sub-band on the long arm of human chromosome 7, all right? We know 7 is the God number. We have 7 chakras. We have 7 subtle bodies. There are 7 etheric planes, and it contains critical genes like Sonic Hedgehog, also known as SHH, as well as LMBR1, all right, that control early embryonic pattern, brain development, and limb formation. We talk about those that are indigenous to the planet. It's important to know that we have DNA markers that are considered very rare, all right, and we only use a very minute portion of our DNA. This is what they refer to as junk DNA, all right? And when we were referring to the DNA markers that are extraterrestrial, this is NQ34.2, 7Q36.3, 2P16.3, and 15Q13.3, which is considered ancient extraterrestrial DNA. When you hear the word niggas, it actually derived from Nagas, which is the divine serpent race of extraterrestrials. To be 100% honest, this is one of the primary reasons that they hide the extraterrestrial phenomenon. They don't want us seeing people stepping out of those ships that look like us. Also, the reason why the so-called black man and woman is the most persecuted on the planet. In 1996, a study was conducted called Global Patterns Linkage, all right, that detailed that those individuals that are labeled so-called black or African actually have a 9 DNA series when they map the genetic code. And other species outside of those that are so-called black or African only had a 6 DNA series. This means that we had the most ancient DNA and we had the most rare DNA when they actually mapped the genetic code. Because our genetic template is different from everybody else's on the planet. And one of the main reasons why the medical industry is still benefiting from people like Henrietta Lacks cells, all right, which they stole without her permission because she had immortalized cell lines. Fact of the matter is, they're still studying us biologically because they don't know what we are anatomically. We're the closest to the ancient builder races. This is why they try their best to keep us from accessing that DNA, all right? They fear exactly what we will become because they don't know exactly what we are, all right? And this is fact. So this is one of the reasons why there's crack cocaine. Poppy fields don't grow in America, why there's liquor stores on every corner, why there's deplorable food with bioengineered genetically modified organisms. All of this is to override our genetic template. This is why it's very important that we're tapping the hell in and that we're grounding, that we're sun gazing, that we're putting our bare feet in the soil. Right now, I'm outside grounded making this video in sunlight. It's very important that we're soaking in the sunlight, that we're fasting, all right? Your digestive system has been overworked. They lied to you when they told you you need 3 meals a day. The food has been lowering our frequency, all right? So the more you can refrain from food, the more you have the ability of synchronizing with your higher primordial self, all right? And stepping into your true soul architecture. Everyone should be detoxing and purging their body of all of the toxic metals. Chlorophyll is the substance responsible for giving plants its green pigment and is great for removing aluminum, lead, cadmium, and mercury. All you need is 1 dropper for the 16 ounces of spring, distilled, or alkaline water. If you're one of those people that took the jab, I highly recommend visiting Holistic Remedies and grabbing yourself some pine needle tea. Pine needle tea contains vitamin A and vitamin C, and it's rich in shikimic acid, which is an antioxidant that eliminates free radicals, which are unstable electrons in the body. Another great component for cellular regeneration is PQQ, also known as pyroquinoline. Pyroquinoline is great for reversing the process of senescence, and senescence is aging on a cellular level, all right? This is when your cells stop multiplying. What PQQ does is it charges the mitochondria, that central portion of the cell, which is the battery, and it basically amplifies it, reversing things like aging and eliminating fine lines and wrinkles. What they don't want you to know is that by healing the DNA, you access higher levels of consciousness. This is why they go so hard to attack and suppress the DNA. All of the vaccinations, all of the bioengineered genetically modified organisms, all of the airborne pathogens and bacterial strains are to suppress the DNA because they know once we fully access the DNA, we're going to become something that they can't stop. All high quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation. Click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to Ascension.